Is it just me, or does it seem like in 2026 you need two jobs to survive? This is a trend that I'm hearing a lot more from a lot of people on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and I'm curious for you guys. Do you need two jobs to survive? Because I certainly feel like I do. I've got a side hustle, I've got a main job, and I have a family to take care of, and it's one job is just simply not enough. And when I say one job, I mean like if you and your spouse are living together, if you're married or living together, like both of y'all need to be working, right? It doesn't really seem like one job will cut it. And I guess you occasionally hear of those people who like they're paid very well. But like that's the exception. I guess I'm kind of more speaking for the general population here. That's just what I've noticed. And it's true in my own experience. I have a goal, right, that I want to break free, honestly, from working a job, but from having to work a bunch of jobs. So as it presently stands, again, I'm working a main job, and then I have a side business and then a side income as well. And I pick up gig work whenever it comes my way, just to be able to survive in this economy. And I think that we're going toward a direction where it's not exactly getting better. Wages are not keeping up with the rising inflation. And I'm increasingly hearing stories of like people living with roommates as if that's just some normal thing. Is it normal? I don't know. But like, keep in mind, I have the perspective of a hiring manager, right? So I have a range in which I can assign like people's salaries for their position. But I try my best as often as I can to give these people like the top dollar for the position, right? Just because I know that we give, at least where I work, right? We give based off of how competent and skilled in what you bring to the table, right? That's kind of how the salary is supposed to be divvied up, but I kind of try to boost that and usually hit the maximum threshold with a lot of people because I get it. It's hard to survive out here, and that's kind of my way of giving back, I guess, trying to help people. But, you know, even then, I do hear the struggles, and a lot of the people that I work with tell me that they're with roommates, and even if they're in like just a 2-bedroom apartment or something, I mean, where I am in the United States, right? A 2-bedroom apartment, if you're lucky, will be like $1,600 a month, and that's actually low. As you get closer to the city, prices fluctuate. I've seen maybe as low as $1,600 all the way up to like ridiculous prices like $3,000 a month for rent. And again, that's not including utilities or Wi-Fi or any of that. So it begs the question of why has the economy gone this way, and why does nobody care? Why is nobody trying to do anything? And when I say nobody, like the commoner, right? Just normal people working jobs, right? Most people are trying to do something about it, right? A lot of us are trying to start businesses. A lot of us are trying to invest. A lot of us are trying to find additional ways to make money, right? Other than surrendering all of our time to companies that ultimately don't have our best interest in mind. So what do we do about this? I think, for me, what a lot of people are doing is a good solution. I think it's really the only way out. It's making a business, making a plan, financially taking care of yourself. And I don't mean that to sound selfish, but in a way you kind of have to be, because again, like I said, only you can have your best interest in mind is kind of what I've learned in the recent years in this, everybody needing to job era. You have to have your best interest in mind because no one else can have it. Everybody else is just surviving. Everybody else has their blinders on to whatever's going on in their life. And I understand that. That's how I'm living my life. And a lot of people that I know that are working two jobs are very hard workers, but I kind of see them getting burnt out because they're being exploited. What I would love to see happen is things to balance out. I think our prices and stuff are just kind of going out of whack as a country, right? If we increase wages, I'm not sure that would help because, that would increase labor for these companies that are increasing the prices already. So I really think we just need to have a restructuring. And I understand that there's a lot of things at play, right? There are global events out of our control. There are markets that are driving up prices for no reason, and because they're driving up prices, everybody else has to drive up prices. I don't know. It almost seems like a game of chess being played by the big corporations, right? To continue to squeeze every little dollar out of the normal guy, the little guy, just trying to survive. And I think that's why I want to take action. And I implore all of you who are on this channel to do the same. Don't sit there. And I know that's why you're here. Some of my friends listen to this channel as well, and they know what's up. It's funny. People who I didn't think were into business are now talking about it because they don't want to work two jobs anymore. They don't want to have their spouse working their entire life. And not to mention, like, the whole retirement thing is out the window. But I think everybody's starting to realize that. The company I'm at lost a lot of money because of a client that went bankrupt and did not pay for the services that were rendered. And now we got a company-wide email that's like, hey, the whole 401k matching thing is going to be put on a pause. I don't exactly know when, but that's what I mean. It's like, why would I stay loyal to a company that, is having a hard time with paying me what I would really like? And then there's also that. I think that's where a lot of people are at. And so that's why it's hard to just stay stuck. So that's my plan. I would love to build something of my own. I know you all would too. I want to hear y'all's thoughts on this. Do you guys have, tell me your two job stories. Are you working 2, 3? I am considering getting another one, but with all the gig work I've already got, side projects, and my full-time job, time is kind of running out. So let me know your stories. Remember, we're in this together, and that's what I want to create a space to do, for us to talk about this, to share insights, to come up with a plan, to build community, to build spaces where we challenge each other. And hope you're enjoying the Terraria playthrough, right? Hopefully, pretty soon here, we can have a completed playthrough. But enough about Terraria. Thank you for watching, and share your stories below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.